Okay, Riley, we're gonna go ways back since I covered DU,
Okay.
and so you played for Minnesota-Duluth.
Yep.
You played against DU in a championship,
Yep.
and then you came back and won 2 championships.
Yeah.
One of them against Cale McCarr.
Yeah.
I mean, can you explain what it was like to play against Cale McCarr in a championship?
Yeah, it was awesome. Obviously he's a dangerous player, and we knew that coming into the game. And it's fun playing. It was fun playing against him, and it was cool.
Did you guys modify your? I know that team was loaded, obviously,
Yeah.
and so was your team.
Yeah.
But did you guys modify your strategy just on him, or just?
I think definitely he was a factor, especially like on the power play and stuff, and just kind of all of his. He's a very dynamic player, so you almost kind of have to give him a little bit of space.
Right.
I think we did that, and just play hard against that team, and they were a hardworking team, and it was. I can't really. That was a little while ago, but I can't really figure out our game plan off the top of my head. But yeah, it was. I don't think we gave him much, so.
And then, you guys turned it around, and then, you guys ended up winning 2 championships, and how you were obviously on some successful teams in Minnesota.
Yep.
And what'd you take out of Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota-Duluth.
Minnesota-Duluth. Yeah.
No, it's all good. But no, it's I think they're a hard-nosed team, and that's kind of like me going into it. Kind of wanted to be a hard-nosed player, and the coach there, Scott Sandlin, he was
Ryan's dad, right?
Yeah, Ryan's dad. So he's a great coach, and I always wanted to play for him, and he knew he was going to get the best out of me. So and I wanted to win, and that was kind of the main thing too. So it was kind of an easy decision for me. Hopped on it right away, and knew we were going to have some good teams there. We had some good prospects going in. So we had my 3 years there. We had we were in the national championship game 3 years in a row. So that's kind of unheard of, and winning 2 of them. So especially losing that first one to Denver in Chicago. That one obviously hurts, and you never think that you're going to get back to that game. Just because it's, you're one and done, and you never know what your team's going to look like that following year. But it's pretty amazing to go back and think about that. We went back 2 more times and won both of them. So it's pretty amazing.
Picked yourself up and did it twice in a row.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like we won it, we had some fun, and then we got right back to work, and we were just more hungry, and just how fun it was, and it's amazing.
And there's a funny story I found out last week that I don't know if you've heard of Jack Devine.
Jack Devine?
He's a Florida prospect that goes to DU right now.
Sure.
He's their top player at the DU.
Yeah.
And he was at the Chicago championship.
Oh, really?
And he was in the stands, and he said that was the deciding moment that made him go to DU.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So he's like, when they raised that trophy, that's when I wanted to go to DU.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I don't blame him
full circle, and for me to hear that now, and then be talking to someone who was involved in that championship game, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy to think about, and
how small the circle.
Yeah.
The
who knows? Maybe if we won, he'd be at Duluth.
Right. Exactly. That's my thought. Maybe he'd be going to Minnesota-Duluth instead. But then you spent 6 years in the Dallas system.
Yep.
You played something like 13 games up in Dallas.
Yep. And
what were the key things that you took out of playing with the Dallas and Texas organizations?
Yeah, it was, I loved my time there. Enjoyed every moment of it. Obviously some ups and downs, and going in as a rookie, into the minors especially, you're going to take your hits, and you got to kind of figure out your professional game. And I think they kind of jotted me in as a 4th line player, and didn't see much ice time right away, and Ben was kind of my fourth line there my whole career, and it kind of molded me into that, and I give them a lot of credit to my success, and enjoyed every minute there.
And so, I mean, you finish up in Texas and Dallas. What made you choose Colorado?
Yeah, it's I think they kind of showed the most interest. It's obviously being a free agent is awesome, and you get to kind of choose where you want to go, and they were showing the most interest, and kind of saw the best opportunity here, and just from talking with them, and so that's kind of I wanted to go to a winning organization, a good organization, and this was kind of my top pick. So
now I can't remember if you or Tanner signed first.
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And so was it pretty cool to see Tanner Carroll fall?
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, I mean, we're good buddies in Texas, and obviously good buddies here, and our families are good friends, and so it's nice to have a familiar face, coming in and spend a lot of time together. So. And
then you saw a little bit of success during the preseason with Colorado. You scored a couple goals,
yep.
And you got to stay. You were on the opening night roster,
mm-hmm.
at least on the road.
Yep.
And I describe that feeling to be on the opening night roster.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I told them on the phone when I signed here. I said I'm coming in to make the team. I'm not coming into camp to go to the minors, and I think everybody was kind of expecting me to, go into camp and then get sent down right away, and kind of get a good opportunity if somebody gets hurt. But I think I kind of made it hard on them, especially having a good preseason to not send me down right away, and obviously getting put on waivers. One of the last cuts in camp, and there's a bunch of business side things to that, and but no, I thought I had a good camp, and I'm happy to be here. So.
And I remember leaning over the railing at the practice when you came off the ice.
You're good.
I remember leaning over the railing there, and I was like, "Hey, man, you've got some eyes on you."
Yeah.
Did that take you off guard there?
I mean, obviously being like a first rounder and being 6'6", it's kind of hard to keep my eyes off me on the ice. Kind of seems like everybody's kind of always zoned in on me because I'm so big on the ice, and having a good first game in preseason with Olofsson and Kiviranta, I think that kind of obviously drew some eyes and kind of got my name on the map here, and just was looking to build off that, and I did that, and I thought I did everything I could to make that team in Colorado, but obviously there's a lot of players, and a lot of players under contract too, so I get it, and just looking for a good opportunity. For sure.
Did you talk Kiviranta into coming in here on the PTO?
We were actually like really good friends, and we started our career together in Texas in the AHL when he was down there the first year, and actually I had no idea that he was coming here until I saw it, and then I reached out to him, and he signed a PTO. So I'm glad he's here, another familiar face. So it's fun having him.
Seems like we just poached Texas.
And
Dallas. We're like, hey, Nashville did that with Colorado last year.
Yeah.
So
I mean, obviously you're under different eyes, and they see different things in different players, and they see potential in me, and that's good for me, and I like to hear that stuff. So. And
you've had 3 goals in 2 games tonight, and on that 2-on-1 with Peter Holland tonight. And did you see that coming? Did you just put your head down and just take off?
Yeah, I just kind of, I saw the puck kind of come out of the zone, and I saw there's only one defender, so we kind of got on the horse a little bit, and was kind of patient with it. Saw Peter kind of like pull up a little bit, and he made a great play. Kind of like faked a shot, moved it over, so it was awesome.
Would you say that?
Stay hot, Tops.
Would you say that playing with a veteran like Peter Holland makes it easier?
Yeah, for sure. You know, especially like having him on the power play and stuff. You know, he's telling you what he sees, and it's good to have a veteran player like that. Even Kiro too. You know, it's good to have those guys in your team, and they've obviously been around the league and been around the NHL. So it's good to have those guys and learn from them. And you know, I think it's really good to have those guys on this team. So
I'll wrap it up for you. A couple of funny questions. What's your favorite music?
my favorite music, I kind of like everything, but I'm into country right now.
Everyone is.
Yeah.
And favorite artist in that case?
Favorite artists, I really like Eric Church.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do you tape heel to toe or toe to heel?
Heel to toe.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a
I
controversial
don't go all the
one.
way to the toe. I just kind of leave it. Like I don't cut around my blade. I just kind of wrap it around and peel it off. So it's not good. It doesn't go all the way up my toe. So
That's a controversial one with some of the hockey players.
yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it.